Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Sweetie here and welcome to Sweet Trends TV. So trending in the news today guys, this is unbelievable. I bumped into a very talented underground rapper who released his new song, Whan, and it's got some wild bars in it. Now the guy features most of the top artists in Ghana and some dissing bars are in there as usual. But guys, his style of dissing is very impressive and it did catch my attention, so hopefully I'm sure it will catch yours too. So let's get right into it. This first part is about Sarkodie. I'm sure you guys heard of his BET achievements, his MTV achievement. He calling himself the king of rap in Ghana, blah blah blah, you know, King Sark, the highest. So that's Sarkodie in the first part, and he didn't really get any diss, but well, let's continue. Okay. So this part is definitely Shatta Wale because he talks about his big mouth and then he talks about him firing. That's the pam 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 thing, you know, dancehall champion. And then he talks about his talent. He talks about him capturing the heart of the youth because Shatta Wale obviously and undoubtedly has the biggest youth fan base in Ghana. So yeah, that's definitely Shatta Wale and his advice, blah blah blah, you know, from Sarkodie. So okay, let's continue. This part is Wendy Shay. Definitely Wendy Shay because there's a bedroom commando in there, there's Bullet in there, there's Wendy, you know, so definitely Wendy Shay. And it's kind of funny that he said people per share, but yeah, Shenama, you know, something, you know the rest. So that's definitely Wendy Shay for you, taking some jabs right there. So let's continue.
Why not to mention also a bar no way what way on the tafel? Why not dress a class one news to Antonio Mountain Surabofo?
Definitely Kwame Eugene because of the Octetafor thing that Patapar did against him when Kwame Eugene said Patapar's songs are noisy, and Patapar said that Kwame Eugene is the kind of guy who just farts anyhow and does not control himself. So that's definitely Kwame Eugene. And also he spoke about his dressing and how he dresses like a child, but his voice is very angelic. So definitely Kwame Eugene. They're also taking some tight jabs right there.
Why not the patapa hit it? Why not only talent is so trendy? Why not Ojai performance? That's the guy a good from Washasi etasi. Why not you did the Ghana? On to me hip hop, they be an jama.
Okay. So that's definitely Patapa. Patapizzi for you. Patapizzi at some point in time was performing and he stopped his performance to go pick up the money that was being raided on him because he didn't want other people to come collect that money. So he spoke about that, you know, and then he spoke about Patapizzi trying to become a hit with his songs, which are not hip hop, but they are Jama kind of songs. So yeah, that's funny and that's some jabs right there. Let's continue.
Why not go be na coma? Kakalika love only me yankasa. Why not to Kesse acheno? They be an refinity. Bonnie di mano. Why not my DKK? Ya boss will be a wobby to so too.
Okay, MDK, Bomidi Mame. So definitely MDK because of Kakalika Love and because of the Eto Kesse. Yes, Fela McCaffrey with the obesity with on the backside, you know. So definitely medical right there, and he forgets his name, so he's like Bomidi Mame. I think that's something. I don't know whether to call it a jab or whatever, but let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let's continue. Okay, so that's Fancy Gadam. Definitely Fancy Gadam because total cheat and his award scandal with Patapaa and all of that. For those of you who don't get the story, Fancy Gadam and Patapaa had the same nomination for Most Popular Song of the Year during last year's VGMAs, and Fancy Gadam won, and people were like, One Corner was more than Fancy Gadam's song Total Cheat, so why did he win and Patapaa won nothing? That was the day Patapaa said,
but all the same, you know, it's now better one day or
so that was it. That's definitely Fancy Ghana. He's the king of the north. Definitely the king of the north. Let's continue.
When we can call this man is insane, was Yama or phone. When na Swedro, yes, na gongo, the man you didn't know Joshua Pong.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's Kwaw Kesse because there's Swedro in there, and there's something about his career coming to a close because his songs aren't nice anymore. Definitely Kwaw Kesse, and he smokes a lot of weed. So yeah, I think that's definitely Kwaw Kesse taking some hard jabs. I wonder what these musicians will do to this guy when they hear about this. They'll definitely rip him apart. But we're still here, so let's continue. Okay, and you guys would remember from that catchphrase.
Everyone else na me na me fenchen. Papi men fenchen. Joey men fenchen.
Definitely Papi Kojo, the real no, the ill no, you know, and all of that. Papi Kojo didn't really get any jab, so I think Papi Kojo and Sarkodie, they hardly got any jab, but the rest, and Fancy Gadam, I think the rest of them got jabbed heavily. You might think it's very subtle, but I think it's deep. And like I said, I don't know what these artists will do to this guy if they hear this thing. I'm sure they'll tear him apart, or maybe they might just ignore him. But I think the guy is talented, and we are close to the end of the song, so let's see what else he has to say. Alright guys, I think that's the end of the song, and you guys can tell that the guy is indeed talented. His style of jabbing artists in a subtle way, but it's kind of deep. I think it's fascinating, and I don't know if people take a piss about what he has done, especially SM for Life, you know, Sark Nation. I don't know what Kwame Eugene calls his fans, Eugene Nation, or Wendy Shay calls them Shay fans, Part to Part soldiers. Guys, this is something else, but I think this guy is talented, and I think he needs to push hard and do quality music. Sometimes causing these controversial things would not really help you, even though it can get you to a level, but you cannot survive on that. So big up to you, Gerony, wherever you are. I hope to get to talk to you someday, maybe a phone call or something, so I can ask you about why you did this, took a jab at these top artists and all of that. So hopefully if I get to speak to the guy, I'll bring you guys the update, and then you guys can hear from the horse's own mouth why he did that. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I think the music is great. I think there's talent, and I think there's more he has to give apart from shading other artists. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button. Leave a like on the video and share, and I'll leave the link to the full song in the description below. And like I always say, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
My name is Gerony. Gerony. We can just say Chifu Rap God and not boy. I'm the Chifu Rap God. As you can say. Mesi me Chifu Rap God. Na se one tia see that me sere pa kwa na koto soro. Na nyo obi na pem wase obi pe soro. Ba kai sa see na mbia enka soro tema soro me de chupotoma. Kono so kasego ma kendo so flow na to free to say the attack. Kendo so flow you the see to me flow that for so me say flow you the see to me flow that for so.
Southern plains, all the dreams, we make that city proud though.